Welcome back to 20XX. So this is going to be a shorter part. We're taking a little detour, looking at one of the challenges. Going to switch over to Ace, because we're going to be doing the boss rush, or as it's called, the rush job. In this one, you do get to choose some of the skulls.
Oh boy.
You would think the instant kill bottomless pits wouldn't apply, but remember, there are pits in the boss arena sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. I think I remember a few. 150% speed. Good luck.
Just to see how it's gonna do. My goal is to kill at least one boss with that, because I know it's gonna be hard. And yeah, keep it going infinitely. Like, I'm gonna manage that at all anyway. But they're not kidding. Everything is running at 150%. You, the animations, the bosses. He moved faster than the sound effect.
What about the music? Can't quite tell.
The music, I think, runs normally.
Aw, dude. You're having a rough time at this one.
Yeah.
It's too fast, too quick.
It's funny looking back at this, because it runs at almost the speed that I usually speed up the video to myself. So one cool thing, you kill the boss, you get additional chests right before the teleporters. So that's how they really amp up your abilities. You get so absurdly powerful in the rush mode. And also, they unlock all of the Augs that you can buy or you can find. Some of these I will actually be unlocking in just the next few parts, but it's cool to see them early. And I'm already down to 2 health. I've got 3 armor. I don't know how much that's going to help me.
Yeah, if you make it past this boss, I will be surprised and I will buy you a taco. Well, guess we're going the old Taco Bell after this one.
You spoke too soon. Luckily, the pit doesn't kill me once the boss is dead. Fuck no.
God, what a spiky man you've become. Oh. Does your silhouette and the loading screen take into account the armor that you've put on?
I think it does.
Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that.
If only I had one more nut, I'd be much better protected than I am right now. This guy's weak to the Quint laser. I don't know if that's going to help me. Oh, it is not going to help me.
Oh. Come on. You can do this one. I believe in you.
The problem is I ran out of energy.
Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have believed.
I can honestly say I've never heard that before. I should never have believed. Alright, let's scale that back and let's just try it as is.
You know you've got to do at least one round, whether it be boss rush or otherwise, with all of the handicaps on, right?
Oh. It will happen one day.
Good.
So the only downside I can see for doing the rush job is, right at the beginning, you don't have any power-ups or armor or anything you would have picked up at the beginning of a level, like in the first level. But then also, the first boss is a piece of piss anyway.
Yeah, you didn't have nearly as much trouble with Ham the hamster.
I can't really think of a situation where that AUG would be useful. Oh, I've got a choice of weapons. Correction, I have one good weapon.
Oh, the rippling ass.
None of them are weak to the boomerang. There's some wild hogs. That's what I was talking about earlier. Contractor Omega. That's a +3 to all your stats.
All stats way up, dude.
Somebody had some fun designing this guy.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites for sure. You know, he's got a fucking weird-ass nose. I think he's self-conscious about it.
That's why he's hiding.
Also, he can't move.
Actually, if you hit him with the mortar, it's his nose that breaks, along with the shield.
Oh yeah, the nose is like creating the shield.
Yeah.
I may be hideous, but at least I can protect myself.
Force Nova is a little more useful when you have the actual level, like in the levels where you have the lasers. That's nice to have. Those are nice to have. Still none of the Lotus. And you notice it loads nice and quickly because it doesn't have to load the rest of the level.
Yeah, there's no randomization to this. It's a rogue unlike.
I very quickly went from no health to max again. Yeah, that's gonna work against him. Be very careful about that aerial attack with the axe, because you need to press the button again to cancel out of it. If you don't, you keep falling. Luckily, it's very powerful.
I had a much easier time this time.
Always take the twin laser. It looks poor. Thunderous Boon. I'm not sure why I didn't take the other one. I think I read it as reduced damage, as in it reduces the damage I do. There's just nothing there useful for me. That sucks.
Yeah, I gotta contribute to the economy somehow, man.
Ow, my chest.
He looked like he was getting bored in that position up there. Like, can I go now?
Literal glass cannon. And also now. I don't think I have a head core, but alright. I mentioned this guy. He's a penguin. Every time he moves, he fires out a blast in the 4 cardinal directions. And he just moves on his own. He's not going to actually aim at anything.
Aw, he's a thinking guy.
Mega Heart. I don't need to worry about run speed, so that works for me.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, my chin.
That's the only one I have. Aha, just kidding, I have another. Oh no, that one too.
That's pretty cool. I don't know how badly I do that I need it, but why not? Penguin, you're not going to do anything down there. Oh, hell yes. Also, yes, because I don't really need the energy. At least not that much. And the Astral Twins are weak to the Shatter Sickle, whatever the power is. I keep forgetting its name. I only think of it as Shatterbeak.
Shatter Sickle. I like it. The world's most inefficient farming tool.
I'm not so much overpowered as a little overprotected. But you make enough money, you can get overpowered. This might have been the first time I noticed that. About 4 levels in, the Astral Twins start getting timers. But it went down very quickly. Also prepared to be very annoyed with the penguin, just constantly getting that. Aww.
A blue lander.
I guess basically just a full heal.
Oh yeah, I do feel like that penguin can get annoying. Sounds like we should do more commentary.
Look at all the shit that I can buy. Do I buy any of it?
Let's find out, Thorn. Do you buy anything here at all? Like that red pancake. Oh, you bought that. Honestly, buying anything with like massive stat boosts like that, it feels so satisfying. Just seeing all of your stats go up like that. Or down.
Oh yeah. So I don't think I actually knew at the time, but this guy's weak to the Force Nova, which is the ability that I didn't take from the Vile Visage. How you actually use it against him is really cool, and I am going to do that in a later part. You'll like it. It's chaotic.
Well, sounds like for now the big square box is doing you just fine.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Penguin. Spinning Glaive is interesting. It's not super powerful, but when you attack in the air, you do that.
Ooh. A spindy doodle.
By the cute guy.
I don't need him. He's just a full heal.
Buy him anyway, he looks lonely.
So am I. You don't hear me complaining.
So buy him and you won't be fucking lonely.
I've got a penguin.
All he does is shoot guns and go, ah!
Yeah.
This is the most meh kind of boss in the game.
The penguin would be useful if his attacks ever hit anything.
Most things would. I think you could say that about real penguins.
They'd be more useful if they hit anything. Don't need Vera. Once Kura's dead, you don't need Vera. They really want me to use the Utilifier. No. I'm considering it, but no. I don't have that much energy to begin with. Yes, please. If only I hadn't spent that 2 before I came in here. Alright, Dr. Bot.
I only exist to die and try not to die.
He is sort of like your final test boss, because all of his abilities are taken from all the other bosses.
Right, yeah.
The glaive not doing any real damage to him, but the powers are. Which they should. I powered them up 20 plus times now. One cool thing, some of the powers that he uses that deflect other boss powers also work here. Like, if I had Vera, I could deflect those squares. And if I had the fire shield, I could block the ice attack that he sends out.
Oh, nice. Continuity a little bit.
I'm not getting any soul chips, though, so what am I gonna get out of you?
This is still so heinous and sad.
Yeah. I could never quite figure out what's in the dog bowl, though. I think it's like a dog plushie or something.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Bleh.
So I just got 5 bolts. Fair enough.
Whoopity-doo.
Well, I've got a lot of money now.
Buy everything. Be a bad bougie bitch.
Now I am too powerful.
Ouch, should I have felt you walk into that room?
And also, I'm at full health. This isn't really an area where you're gonna take too much damage, even though I am, but
I was gonna say, are you sure?
if anything, if you built up your health bar enough, you'll be able to tank a lot of the traps. Hang on. Priorities. The only thing about Flat is, once you've actually done damage to him, he resets the arena, even if you don't manage to land another hit on him. But he's not going to wait for you. Once you've hit him the first time, he's going to run away again. One thing I have noticed in a later recording, though, is at the same time, he's not going to let you do constant damage to him if you're, like, overpowered. It seems like once you hit 20-25% of his health, he also resets the arena. So it's like, he's got some self-preservation instincts.
Yeah, it's less of a timer, more of a damage threshold that he'll have to get by.
Yeah. Black. And, well, I'm pretty much out of energy, so all that boosting I did to my powers, it ain't really gonna help me anymore. Hasn't helped me much so far, anyway. We also sent out a drone. One recording, which I think will be in a later part, the drone was in the ceiling, so it did no damage to me. Oh, my legs. My dead brother's legs just running into a wall.
I do feel as though for a final boss, this is pretty slow-paced for a game like this.
A bit, yeah.
Like, it almost feels like the bosses should be reversed and have Dr. Bot be a little bit harder, I guess. Or bigger.
Yeah. I think I was kind of thinking something like that before. I guess they wanted one to be the pure damage boss, the other to be more of a puzzle.
Yeah.
So, goodbye, Al. I don't need you. Or maybe I do. This is a very powerful door.
I mean, it's okay. If you go back, the explosions will let you by.
Yeah. Well, I think they'll only let you by if you fall into a pit. Because it has to teleport you back to the last bit of solid ground you were on.
Right.
So I am wondering why all of these semi-corpses are here. Some of them are still active, some of them aren't. So were these Ninas and Aces that had beaten Flat and Sharp before, but they didn't make it through this?
They just gave up on getting by. So Patrick the Penguin, we're done. You can calm down on the shooting now.
I'm going home with you. Oh no. I thought I wasn't gonna make that one. All right. So just a fun breeze through the bosses.
Yeah, that's a nice little thing. Though, since half the fun of this game is the levels, it kind of does take out part of the charm.
Yeah, kinda. So interestingly, when you don't have Al with you, he can't unlock the door for you, so Nina just blasts it open. Which I feel like would make this harder to survive.
We're back, it's okay.
And yeah, sadly you don't get any soul chips for that. So it's just for fun.
Oh, wow. Do you get any kind of reward or achievement or anything?
I did get an achievement for completing it. There's also an achievement for leaving Al behind, but I think you have to actually go through a main run to get it.
Yeah, probably.
Because it only gave me the achievement for finishing Rush Job.
That's a nice little side doohickey to do, I suppose.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Especially when they like getting stupid powerful.
I do wish they would have added something to make it a little bit more different, though, considering it's basically like just skipping the levels and not much else other than that.
Yeah, it is nice that they unlock all of the Yogs for you, though. So you don't just have to stick with your cheapy ones you get at the start of the game.
That's true. That's something at least.
So speaking of adding something, next part, we're going to be looking at the DLC characters. And there's some very interesting characters, because there are two of them, and both of them have very different playstyles from Nina and Ace. And they're very distinct from each other, too. Like, they pretty much redefine how you play the game, which is pretty cool.
Ooh, can't wait to see that. That sounds very exciting.
Next time, Draco and Hawk.